Let's move forward. I think I'll use the Myla deck, and let's just look into the muskrat. Now we see him trying to backpedal real quickly to get back into Trumpenstein's good graces. But let's go ahead and see what we've got here. So I'm going to pull my 18 cards here first, and we'll look at them together and just see what it has to say, what's going on with Muskrat, the Ketamine kid. So what's up with the Ketamine kid now? Okay, so let's see what's underneath of it. First, what's driving it, the reading on the whole, is a little bit more wisdom coming out, looking through the dark at what he's done in this feud with Agent Orange. This has become a difficult proposition for him now. His cross to bear. He's got himself in this fix. And when it comes to the future happenings, okay, he sees that he needs to try to go forward. Okay, so he wants to turn his back on this and go forward now. But he sees that he's got himself in a bit of a pickle with what he's done. So the energy coming into it is about conversations. Conversations. When it comes to going forward in this journey, and it's of course about his business things, and possibly also the younger guys, the Doge, the things that he wants to bring in going forward. Having conversations now with it about, because for these guys it's all about money. Okay, moving forward, better business deals, etc. So what's going on now? It's about the storylines being put out, trying to change the story. Okay, when it comes to the life path, the long term cuts that could be coming from, guess what? Agent Orange. But they're both narcissists, okay? They're both narcissists. So turning his back on the past, getting these guys to go forward, trying to convince Trump, okay, when it comes to their storylines and the life mate, giving this more long life, because that's being cut because of the feud they have going on. But the challenge is what? People. The challenge is the people seeing a difficult lesson, the pearl of great price, the understanding, knowledge coming out, also the law and contracts, etc. Okay, so we're looking at this potential outcome. We have this walking away from friends, hard-won lessons, which is key in the arguments. Okay, and the extra information, this is a tough contract now, the crushing wheel. This is not the easy life of contracts they had before. This is the crushing wheel. Karma coming in. When it comes to the path forward, and their ongoing toxicity and deceptions. Okay? So rather than this making things better, he's really in the mix now, and going forward, it's going to be ever more difficult for the path forward, with more toxicity and more deceptions at the core of it, okay, by both of them. So if we go ahead and break this down, he's looking at turning his back on the past, getting some of these younger guys to move forward, trying to convince Trump and Stein with contracts and these arguments and stuff they're going to continue to go back and forth with. Looking at future business perhaps being cut when it comes to the knowledge and legality, which is key. He's now become a difficult position going forward for the long term. The pearl of great price when it comes to friends and that, you know, because the wisdom conversations about the storylines when it comes to the people and the wanting to see, you know, Trump and stuff walk away, getting rid of this nightmare that's going on with these two. So if we break this down, we have the difficulty with friends, arguments going forward. Okay? So he's lost support. At the center of it, what's being cut is knowledge businesses, the knowledge, the legality, okay? The long term is being cut when it comes to him and Trump going forward. More cuts in contracts, and the difficult lesson when it comes to Doge and the things happened there. Because mainly what he got rid of are investigations into himself, etc., but he didn't fulfill the promises that he had to cut all this government waste and abuse. He just got rid of jobs and things, and some of those are being reinstalled. Okay? So going forward, when it comes to business, the future of business is being cut. When it comes to this going forward with these young men, Doge, the things that they're doing, business has become the cross to bear when it comes to Trump, okay? And going forward for the long term with business. When it comes to the legality, okay, keys are coming, key cuts are coming, the pearl of great price, difficulty when it comes to contracts and legalities that are coming up, the friends that are supporting Trump legally, and the long-term arguments when it comes to the knowledge and legality and all of that stuff. So not looking good. Not looking good for him. He's put himself in a difficult position when it comes to dealing with Trump now. Okay? And they will continue to have more toxicity. Unfortunately for Musk, Trump is in a larger place of control and having power to do something more than what Musk has. Okay? Trump has more levers he can pull than does Musk. And Musk thought he bought the presidency. And he did have it for a while. But let's look and see what it has to say when it comes to the clarifying read. What can you tell us about Musk? The Ketamine kid, what's going on now? So the center of it, we have the documents, okay, contracts, documents, when it comes to their ability to have this marriage or this and the direction of it. Okay? Direction. Because, yeah, this is a marriage between two narcissists. Good luck with that. And this is a struggle. The struggle to fight for the direction, what it's going to go, and ending some contracts, ending some fights, okay? Wanting to try to be like the phoenix from the ashes and rise again, wanting these contracts, etc. But we have the people, and looking at the storylines, the struggling with that and the direction, and waking up to what's going on with contracts and endings. And the narcissists, we have things being eaten away when it comes to the businesses, eating away at the health of it, the dark mindset when it comes to the business, trying to turn the back and go forward. But they have conversations going on when it comes to America, when it comes to trying to put on some protection. He's feeling vulnerable now. The key is the population and the deeper knowledge about this jungle drama that these guys have going on, the obstructions at the heart of it, the arguments, the fireworks, when it comes to him looking for support, and the message about protections and what's under the surface, okay? So, he's trying to get back into good graces. Things are tanking with Tesla, with his companies, okay? And so he doesn't want to lose the other things like Starlink and all the other programs that he's got going, okay? Because I think some of them were looking at not using Starlink, or there were some other things up in the air that other countries were putting the kibosh on as well. So it looks like he's doing all he can to get back into good graces. But again, it's going to just be ever more, the outlying thing, more information, more difficult, more toxicity, more deceptions coming in. So rather than this aiding and getting better for him, they've become, rather than enamored of each other, I should just see these two cats with their backs hunched and hissing at each other. We got the cockfight going, the banty roosters out there wanting to fight, okay? So it's not going to become another easy alliance together. They're going to be more wary of each other. They're going to try to figure out a way to use each other as usual, because that's what they do, trying to find a way to promote their own drama, whatever it is in the moment. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.